So this is going to be a reading for my Virgos. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to go ahead and get straight into the reading. If you are new, welcome. Make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a beat. And follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter. My Instagram is Mystical Crystal Tarot, and my Twitter is Mystical Crystal, just like how it's spelled here on YouTube. And check out the description if you want a personal reading. That information is always there. All right. Virgos. What's the energy surrounding my Virgos? What is the urgent messages from their spirit guides? Okay, we have the Four of Swords as the first card here. Now, with the Four of Swords, first urgent messages your spirit guides want to pass on to you. There's a need for you to kind of sit back and be in contemplation in terms of like your future moves. This is like sitting and really thinking about it before you make these said moves, because you may not have all the information necessarily, or you kind of sitting on said ideas will give you the time to observe and prepare. Okay. Also, another thing, there's a need for you to have a moment of peace and stillness in your life. So this is prioritizing meditation into your life. If you have been like neglecting meditation, or maybe never even tried it. Now, it is kind of hard to initially try to meditate because you may have so many different thoughts, feelings, and you may even feel a little uncomfortable in the initial process of meditation, but this is definitely going to help you clear out your headspace, okay? Also, this is taking some time for introspection and seclusion. Take some time alone. Some of you may be, constantly around other people, or you don't spend enough time alone so that you can make sense of, like I said, your ideas and things of that nature. Also, another thing that your spirit guides are trying to say to you is that you need to stop worrying and also stop being defensive. Now, this worry and defensiveness can be a result of many different things for many different people out there. But nonetheless, you do need to make sure you're not in a constant state of worry or defensiveness, because this is keeping opportunities out. Now, the next card we have is the Queen of Swords in reverse. So some of you may have a Queen of Swords individual around you. Okay, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, or they don't necessarily have to be either one of those zodiac signs. But yeah, whenever the Queen of Swords comes up in reverse, this is like overanalyzing something or overthinking. Also being extremely cold-hearted or just shut off emotionally or irritable. There's another word that we use for that card, but I'm not going to use it because, yeah, it's inappropriate. Okay, but whenever this comes up, some of you may be like trying too hard to kind of like problem solve in your relationship. This is like always searching for a problem that needs to be solved, always searching for another issue to have, or like constantly like nitpicking. This is nitpicking at things that somebody can't necessarily help. Like, say, for instance, you're dating somebody who is a business owner and they own several businesses and they're unable to have free time. I mean, that's something that they can't control, though. I mean, they're not going to quit their businesses just to spend more time with someone. So it's like, make sure you guys aren't just looking for any problem, and also making sure you're not dealing with someone who's always constantly looking for a problem. Okay? Yeah, some of you are also just thinking way too much with your heart and not enough with your head. And you need to be more objective and tie your actions back to your goals. Okay, now another thing we have here, we have the High Priestess in reverse. So this is the energy of you not listening to your intuition and your spirit guides being pretty upset with you. So some of you, this is like confusion or doubt, but definitely not listening to your inner intuition. Yeah, so there may be some sort of internal imbalance that's making you not necessarily tune into your intuition or be unable to like recognize your intuition in a sense. So your spirit guides feel like you guys need to care for yourself and of course your intuition, but also making sure as well that you're not being ignorant to the fact of who you're dealing with or the circumstances that you're in. Now, another card we have is the Nine of Swords in reverse. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this card. Again, this is the energy of overthinking to a point of exhaustion. So some of you, this is going to be the death of you. It's the overthinking. You're going to kill yourself with thoughts. And you guys need to watch this. You guys need to watch this because this is really keeping you from having a clear head and being able to actually tackle said things that you want to tackle here. All right. And I know it's hard for my Virgos to get out of this space because you guys are the type to kind of, keep a healthy dose of realism, but it could almost kill dreams at the same time. Okay. Now, with the Four of Cups here, there's also a need for you to acknowledge where you're dissatisfied, where you're unhappy, and where you may be settling. Okay, this is settling for things that you don't want. And Spirit is saying, look, you need to stop doing that. Also, fixating on things that you can't change almost so much that you're ignoring the opportunities that the universe is continuously trying to give you as well. So all of this needs to be looked at. Let me pull one of these. What's the advice, or not advice, excuse me. What's the message from my Virgo spirit guide that they urgently need to hear? Okay, so it says, I choose love. And it says, by deliberately choosing love in all situations, you're making the decision to approach life with compassion and understanding. Love is a divine energy with an endless capacity. Strengthen your heart and mind and consciously select love to create a habit of appreciation and peace. So yes, this is making sure that you're always doing things out of the vibration of love, because this is how you keep your energy pure. Okay, whenever we start operating out of fear, anxiety, things like that, our decisions aren't coming from a place of logic, or our decisions aren't coming from a healthy place in general. So this is what I see. I hope that you did take something from this video. If you did, thumbs it up, subscribe, check out the description if you want a personal, and I will see you in the next one.